It's Mr. Incredible. Hello, darling. When you were in here last and I designed your new suit, I did tell you to lay off the donuts. Yes. They were multi-flex fibers, darling, but they only stretch so far.
Whatever makes you think that? Dr. Andrew Michaels, thank you for seeing me on such short notice. My name is Mr. Incredible. Yes. Pleased to meet you. I bring a piece of technology to you of great importance. Recently, my family and I were taken prisoner, if you would, made into mindless zombies. We, of course, defeated the villain and confiscated her technology. The problem I have is I don't remember all my memories from that time. She used these hypno goggles to control our minds. Must kill Dr. Andrew Michaels. No, I was just joking. We, of course, deactivated them after our adventure. I couldn't help myself. I had to, But anyway, I don't remember all of the memories of the things that I did. And being a superhero in good standing in the community, I'm hoping you'll help me access this. You see, I keep having these troubling nightmares that my dog was my son. And then sometimes I have a memory where my son, Jack, is a dog. And I can't access them. I was told you may have technology that will allow me to see the dreams held inside this. And if my family or myself committed any crimes while we were under this villain's control, we want to make complete restitution to the community. It's the superhero thing to do. Well, here you go. Maybe you can attach them to that machine and give me an idea of what occurred way back on that day.
Paris Fashion Week. Such boring work nowadays. And Milan. Why is it the only work I get nowadays are for supermodels? Nothing super about them, if you ask me. Oh, how I miss the old days. I need something more challenging, something more exciting, something more worth my creativity. Oh, It's Mr. Incredible. Hello, darling.
Edna, it's Bob. I wouldn't call you unless it was an emergency. No, it's not me. No, I haven't gained more weight. It's Jack Jack. We have a wardrobe malfunction.
Well, of course I know it's you. Have you not heard of caller ID? Oof, apparently not. I can barely understand you. Are you talking to me through a tin can on a string? Smartphones, darling. Have you heard of them? Ah, I see. When you were in here last and I designed your new suit, I did tell you to lay off the donuts. Yes, yes. They were multi-flex fibers, darling, but they only stretch so far. Oh, I see. Well, I can barely understand you, darling. You know where I am. Just come on over. Okay. See you then.
Thanks, I'll be over right away.
Time to go into action.
Action.
Hello, darling. I see we haven't cut back on the junk food since the last time we spoke. What can I help you with?
Edna, I don't know how to explain this to you, but we've got to get this fixed before my wife gets back with the kids. I have a little bit of a wardrobe malfunction with Jack Jack. His costume doesn't fit anymore. And his claws, I don't know how he does it, but he's practically invulnerable to everything I've tried on him. What are we going to do with him? You are a good boy. But you're not a boy. You've got to quit trying to be Buster the Wonder Dog, and you've got to be Jack Jack again. Do I get kisses?
Well, I say we do have a problem. Did you eat a bad mushroom or something? That's clearly not Jack Jack. That is a mutt. No wonder the suit doesn't fit.
I mean, I'm wearing my mask so nobody recognizes me in public. Can I have kisses?
Well, I can't say I blame you. I wouldn't want to be caught in public with that either.
He's scared of the whole world. Look at him. Look at them little tiny arms. And you wouldn't believe how hard he is to manage when he's like this. Oh, here we go. I need your help. Maybe we can come up with a different costume. Do you have any suggestions? You've got to help me.
That's his power, turning into a mutt. Oh my. How unfortunate. Well, I guess it is better than Dinah Girl. We could call him Wolfie or Werewolf. Might be good for publicity. Cute, good with kids. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, emergency. Of course I can help you with a new suit, darling. Who do you think I am? Give me a few. We will get his measurements and then we'll get started. Have you tried getting him to change back? Sometimes a good bribe helps, darling. Jack Jack. Would you like a peanut butter cracker? I'll give you one if you change back to yourself.
You don't want the peanut butter? smells it.
I see. Doesn't seem to have control of his powers yet. No matter. I'll make it work, darling. Just give me a few and we'll get started here.
I know. He's a baby, and he doesn't have control of his powers. But every time he digs his back claws into my stomach, I wish I was dead. It's kind of hard to understand unless you see these talons for what they are. Look at the size of these things. And he's hung like a mule. Look at them. God. He's digging into a bad spot right now with his claws. He doesn't mean it. Oh, his ear's folded over. What are you gonna do there? Okay. I've heard don't work with dogs or kids, but this is a kid dog. What am I supposed to do with that?
Okay, darling. To start, we're just gonna cut you out of that suit that I had made for a small child. Well, we wouldn't have to cut you out if you would just change back. Meh. Can't say I blame you. They're gonna have to treat you the same whether you're a baby or a mutt. Feeding you, picking up your droppings, giving you water. It's all the same. Okay, stay still while I cut you out. And try not to move, darling. Just a little more on this side. Okay, other side. Stay as still as you can. Very good. Okay. Next, we're just going to go ahead and get your measurements. That way I can alter your suit. So, it seems your arms have gotten shorter. Or do we call these legs? Meh. I guess we'll call the front ones arms. Other side. Well, as I told your father, at least the multiflex fibers will fit to any shape you desire. Hopefully, as you hone your powers, you'll be able to turn into something other than a mutt. Very good. Let me just write that down. thought I'd made a suit for everything. Mutt is a first. Let's get your back legs. Stay still, darling. Don't be like your father. Very good. Other side. Good. Okay. And Jack, when you change back, if your father offers you donuts, you say no, okay? Alright, lastly, I guess I'll have to measure the tail. We'll have to give you a hole for that. Very good. You did very good, Jack. I'll give you another cracker. Good. Okay, darling. Here, hold this up to Jack. Very good. We're just gonna go ahead and start altering his suit. Thankfully, he doesn't need much done, darling. Just a couple new quick stitches. Make room for a tail. What time will Elastigirl be home? Okay, I see. If I do this for you, I expect you to bring in the whole family for new suits, darling. Other side. Stop with the rushing, darling. You can't rush perfection. We're almost there. Few more stitches. Okay, in the back for the tail. Very good. Okay. Okay, darling. So I went ahead and I made a few alterations. Go ahead and put it on Jack Jack and see how it looks. Well, I'm the fastest in the business, darling. Now remember, make sure you bring the rest of them back. I want to make you all matching outfits. I'm tired of designing for supermodels. Super. Okay, great. Ta-ta for now.
Thank you, Dr. Andrew Michaels. It's good to know that my son was just going through a phase, if you will, thinking he was a dog. Buster the Wonder Dog is quite an interesting character. I'm glad I didn't do anything else wrong, breaking the law or harming anyone, outside of what we already know occurred. You've been a great help, Dr. Andrew Michaels. And until I see you again, please have a most blessed day. Bye-bye.